Tempur-Pedic Cloud Supreme Queen Set, including the Ergo adjustable base, plus 2 contoured pillows, plus a mattress protector, all for only $99 a month. And get free delivery, setup, and removal of your old mattress for only $99 a month. If you buy your mattress anywhere else, you will pay too much.
Mattress Discounters.
Wow, this is new.
Yep, I'm sending the dancing chicken to every store in the franchise to get the word out.
That could work, or you could use Every Door direct mail from the Postal Service. It'll help you and all your franchisees find the customers that matter most, the ones in the neighborhood. You print it or find a local partner.
Great. Keep it moving, honey.
Honey?
That's my wife.
Wow.
There you go. There you go.
Go online to reach every home, every address, every time with Every Door direct mail.
Lionel Richie releases Tuskegee, a duets album of his biggest hits recorded with country superstars Jason Aldean, Blake Shelton, Shania Twain, Kenny Chesney, Willie Nelson, Rascal Flatts, and more. Available now at Target. Promotional consideration provided by VisitMusicCity.com. Inviting you to say hello to Nashville. Additional partners include Southwest Airlines and the Lowe's Vanderbilt Hotel for an unforgettable stay in the heart of Music City.
Text Nashville to 46988 for your chance to win Lionel Richie's new CD, Tuskegee, or the grand prize, a trip for 2 to Nashville.
Spring has sprung, but so have my allergies. Nighttime is the worst. I can't breathe and forget sleeping. Good mornings? Not likely. I've tried the pills, the sprays, even some home remedies. Then I tried something new.
Drug-free Breathe Right nasal strips.
You just put it on and amazing. Instant relief. I breathe better, slept better, and woke up ready to face a fresh new day.
Get 2 free strips at BreatheRight.com.
It's my right to breathe right.
You're watching the station that works for you. Good Morning Maryland.
Today, the governor will sign hundreds of bills into law. Find out how one bill will improve how law enforcement locates missing children.
And you might want to avoid the JFX over the next several days. I'm Linda So. We'll let you know why the northbound lanes will be closed.
And today is the day when Newt Gingrich bows out of the Republican presidential race, leaving just 2 candidates left in the running. We'll tell you what's in store for those coming up on this Wednesday, May the 2nd.
Let's take a live look outside downtown Baltimore. The camera pointing right toward Locust Point on this Wednesday, May the 2nd. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Megan Pringle.
And I'm Charlie Krause, and let's get right to it because weather could be a factor out there. With the weather, also your commute this morning. What's going on, Lynette?
We have some patchy fog out there. We have some showers and some storms out there as well. And we'll die down and then maybe kick off again, Charlie, as we go into the afternoon. So be prepared, everyone. Let's start you off with this morning where we're dealing with some showers and some thunderstorms on Maryland's most powerful radar. We can zoom in around Bel Air. You're seeing those reds. When you see those reds, that's some heavier rain coming in across the area. Yes, we do need the rain. We are still well below for the entire year. Perry Hall getting in on some lighter rain right now, more of the same in Middle River. But this is all crossing over the bay in just a matter of moments, so watch out along the eastern shore. We're also dealing with some heavier rain and some thunderstorms as we head into St. Mary's County. Yes, we are looking just to the south of Golden Beach there. We can see those reds once again, and this will continue to push off towards the east as we go through the remainder of the morning. If your travels are taking you to D.C., you are dealing with some light to moderate rain across that area, and we're also looking at temperatures that are on the mild side for today, coming in right around 59 degrees right now in Perry Hall, Columbia 61, and Centerville at 60 degrees. And we also have that reduced visibility out there. 4 miles only in Baltimore right now and 7 in Easton. All right, let's send it back to you.
All right, a lot going on traffic-wise out there. An accident right now in Cecil County. Route 1 is closed in both directions. This going over the Conowingo Dam, closed from Route 222 to the
Shuresville Road.
Shuresville, you wrote that.
I know, that's my handwriting.
All
it's
right,
not
there
good.
you go on that. This is going to be going on very serious. It's going to back traffic up all along Route 1. Here a little closer to home. I-895 and O'Donnell. Traffic moving smoothly, but you see the rain-soaked roads. Keep plenty of space between you and fellow drivers. And I-95 north of Maryland 100 got backed up traffic already this morning. It's just now 6 o'clock. This will intensify throughout the course of the day. And as always, remember, the JFX is going to be busy this morning. More coming up on that in the live report. News time now is 6:02, and in a few hours, Governor Martin O'Malley will sign bills passed during this year's legislative session. House Speaker Michael Bush and Senate President Mike Miller will also be attending that ceremony, signing the new laws. And ABC 2 News' Cherie Johnson's here with a preview of what we can expect, and there's a mixed bag of what's going on.
That's exactly right. A lot of folks have been looking forward to this day for a long time. But this afternoon, Governor Martin O'Malley will sign nearly 300 bills passed during this year's legislative session. The bill signing focuses on progress for the environment and improving Marylanders' quality of life. Now, the governor will sign a number of environmental bills today, including one to double the flush tax on septic systems from $30 to $60 to pay for improvements to municipal sewer systems. Now, the governor will also sign Felicia's Law. It requires state and local police to coordinate their efforts to locate missing children. The bill is named after Felicia Barnes. She was the North Carolina teenager who disappeared while visiting family in Baltimore City. She was later found murdered. Last week, her half-sister's boyfriend was charged with her death. Members of her family will actually be at that bill signing today. The governor will also sign a bill that stops employers from asking for email or social media passwords of employees. Also, a bill that would bar employers from requiring any employee from coming to work on any day they have jury duty. And he'll sign a bill that gives prosecutors the choice of whether to go after a 90-day jail term for a person convicted of possessing less than 10 grams of marijuana. Now, the bill signing takes place at 2 p.m. at the State House in Annapolis. And for a complete list of the bills, you can head to our website at abc2news.com. The bill signing will be streamed live on the web. Cherie Johnson, ABC 2 News.
It's time 4 minutes after 6 right now. Today and tonight, the Baltimore City Council will be hosting its annual Taxpayers Night. This is your opportunity to voice your thoughts and your concerns about the mayor's proposed 2013 budget. The meeting begins tonight at 5 o'clock at City Hall. It's going to take place at the Burns Council Chamber Center, which is on the 4th floor. Time now for our Democracy 2012 coverage this morning, and today Newt Gingrich is expected to announce he is leaving the presidential race. In a video message on his website, he thanks his supporters and says he's going to continue working to defeat President Obama.
Well, President Barack Obama is now heading back to Washington after making a surprise visit to Afghanistan on the one-year anniversary of the mission that killed Osama bin Laden. President Obama visited with U.S. troops and signed an agreement with Afghan President Hamid Karzai. That agreement outlines the expected relationship between the two countries in the years after the U.S. completes its planned troop withdrawal. That's going to be in 2014.
I will not keep Americans in harm's way a single day longer than is absolutely required for our national security. But we must finish the job we started in Afghanistan and end this war responsibly.
Well, hours after the president left the country, there was a loud explosion in Kabul. The city's chief of police says it was a suicide car bomb. At least 7 people were killed, and Reuters now reporting the Taliban is claiming responsibility for that attack.
About 100 Secret Service agents will take part in an ethics training session today. It's happening today and tomorrow in Laurel. The classes will be overseen by professors from Johns Hopkins University, and this is in response to that widening prostitution scandal that began in Colombia. The Secret Service had previously scheduled training for 20 agents, but expanded the program to 100 employees in the wake of the scandal. Congressman Elijah Cummings is scheduled to make opening remarks today. All right, now there's new information on the death of the Monet Turnage case. We have new information. The boys have been charged with killing that 13-year-old girl, and they have claimed that they were involved with her death. The boys made the equivalent of a guilty plea to involuntary manslaughter and being an accessory to that crime after the shooting happened back in March. It was in East Baltimore where it took place. Police said that the boys were playing with a handgun when it went off. They are expected to be sentenced later on this month.
And all new for you this morning, we're now hearing from the mother of a pregnant woman killed last week in Prince George's County. Police found 23-year-old Jasmine Moss's body in a car in District Heights on Friday. Police arrested her estranged boyfriend, 22-year-old Nathan Rogers. He lived just around the corner from the crime scene. This morning, we learned more about the victim from her mom. Let's listen.
She liked to joke and play around. She was outgoing. She loved children. She loved to play with. She loved to keep her friends' kids.
Well, police say that Rogers had a previous arrest and conviction for first-degree assault and was on house arrest.
7 minutes after 6 right now. Traffic on the JFX not going to be pretty. An ongoing construction project will force complete closures, and this is over the next several days. ABC 2 News' Linda So is live this morning with what you need to know before you head out the door. Linda.
You might want to avoid the JFX altogether over the next several days. There's been a sign up advising motorists to use an alternate route because the left lane near the 28th Street Bridge is closed. Well, starting tomorrow night from 10 until 4 in the morning, traffic will be completely stopped into northbound lanes of the JFX. That will last every night until Sunday. Crews have to do a major excavation to repair underground drainage pipes that have collapsed. Transportation officials say the repairs are needed to prevent portions of the highway from falling apart. You can expect overnight closures in either direction to happen throughout this month.
So what we're going to do is drill holes in the roadway and inject grout, which is basically concrete.
Now, the construction is expected to last for the next 6 weeks. They're hoping to have it complete by then. In the meantime, we have a list of alternate routes listed on our website at abc2news.com. We're live near the JFX. Linda So, ABC 2 News.
And remember, ABC 2 is working for you with the latest on traffic conditions on Good Morning Maryland. Lauren Cook has actually joined our ABC 2 Good Morning Maryland team, and starting tomorrow, you can meet her and find out more about any closures or delays. Like her on Facebook, and you can always find a link to her page from ours. All you have to do is scroll down the screen a little bit. Well, crews are still on the scene of a water main break that happened in Dundalk. We did speak with Baltimore City Public Works overnight. They say that crews are still trying to fix that break. It's a 20-inch main and a 20-inch valve that they're working on. That break happened on Woodley and Willow Springs. Public Works officials do say that it has impacted about 50 homes. If you need bottled water, you can always head to Woodley and Willow Springs to pick up some.
It is now 6:09. 5 men are waking up behind bars this morning accused of trying to blow up a bridge in Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah, the news is really shaking up the area. People who live around there and travel over that bridge. We have the absolute latest on the investigation in a live report coming out of Cleveland this morning.
Also, the 2 new studies that now debunk some common misconceptions about driving while talking on your cell phone. See if you're guilty of practicing what these may be calling, well, bad habits.
Plus, what you can do to practice healthy living habits while you're sitting at your desk all day. We have information on that. Lynette.
All right, so we had patchy fog out there, showers, thunderstorms. I'll tell you when this all clears up, gets out of here, and the sunshine returns coming up.
And a live picture of 695 at I-70. A lot of accidents to tell you about. Also, what's going on up in Cecil County. A look at your traffic coming up in just a bit. Also, a live look at New York this morning. Let's head up to the Big Apple now for the very latest in today's Tech Bites.
In today's Tech Bites, the power of social media to do good. Facebook users can now share their organ donor status and link with state databases. Just hours after the feature was announced, California's registry found its donor signups had soared nearly 800%. Research in Motion gave fans a sneak peek of its next-generation smartphone, the BlackBerry 10. It's powered by a new operating system and features touchscreen control. Prototypes went to developers to urge them to create new apps. The once mighty BlackBerry has been losing ground to other smartphones, with Android now the top platform. 51% now run on the Google program. Apple's iPhone is the runner-up. And take a look at Call of Duty Black Ops 2. The new trailer out today shows the future of combat. It takes place in a fictional second Cold War in 2025. Black Ops 2 is set for release in November. Those are your Tech Bites. I'm Sunny Hostin.
So every year my family throws this great reunion in Austin. But this year I can only afford one trip, and I've always wanted to learn how to surf. Austin's great, just not for surfing. So I checked out Hotwire, and by booking with them, I saved enough to swing both trips. See, Hotwire checks the competition's rates every day, so they can guarantee their low prices. That's how I got a 4-star hotel on the beach in San Diego for half price.
HOTWIRE, Hotwire.com.
My bra straps have a big job to do. I get these grooves right here.
Say hello to the Comfort Strap from Playtex 18-Hour. All-day comfort meets great fit and support.
The weight of the world is no longer on my shoulders.
Playtex at a retailer near you.
Cholesterol-lowering statin drugs can reduce your natural CoQ10 levels, but your heart needs CoQ10. Take Cunol CoQ10. It dissolves completely and absorbs 3 times better than regular CoQ10. Get the better CoQ10. Get Cunol, the gold standard in CoQ10.
We're on the verge of catastrophe. ABC ABC Tonight. A family at war.
You're pathetic!
With themselves.
I'm sick of the two of you playing me against the other.
I'm gonna kill him.
ABC's Revenge. All new tonight, 10/9 Central.
Get a new mattress? Yep, got a queen-size pillow top. How much?
$1,200.
What'd you get? I got the same mattress for less from Mattress Warehouse.
Really? Wait a second, you got two?
Yeah, but the second one was free.
Buy a Certa-Perfect Sleeper luxury queen-size set for $9.99 and get the second set free. Or buy a Beauty Sleep or Royal queen-size set for only $2.99, plus a 25% price guarantee.
Hi, I'm Richard Scher, inviting you to watch Square Off with panelists like Mark Steiner, Robin Murphy, Baltimore Police Commissioner Fred Bielfeld, and Stedman Graham. Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. here on ABC2.
A dramatic pause for this dramatic video to show you. Take a look at this. This is called a dust devil. The video was taken in Colorado. It mainly passed over some big buildings in the Denver area, posed no real threats. Drivers got an up-close look at the dusty column before all the air dispersed. No damages, no injuries were reported. Just a really cool sight for people to see out in Colorado.
You like that, huh?
I do. I think it's really neat.
Very cool. Right. You have heated land, the surface is heated, and then that produces rolls of air, it tilts, and that's when you get that dust devil.
See, I just go with that.
Leave it to Linda
really cool
to be a little bit of a weather nerd.
It's not dangerous. No one's going to be in trouble. Cool to watch.
That's cool to watch. We like that.
Hey, it's raining outside.
It is raining outside, and also we have some patchy fog out there as well. So I've been leading in with this is that, well, they've had a little bit of reduced visibility with that dust devil. We have some reduced visibility of our own, guys, this morning, because we do have some patchy fog out there. And we check out this 3 miles of visibility in Baltimore. We started out at 5 this morning, then we went to 4, and now we're at 3. So it looks like we're going to keep going downhill, and then we'll go back uphill as we head throughout the day. But we still do have reduced visibility in York, Pennsylvania, Hagerstown, more of the same, 4 in Culpeper. Along the eastern shore now, you're going downhill as well. You were at 10 for a while. We're now looking at 6 miles of visibility in Easton. So the patchy fog is there. Make sure you put a lot of distance between you and the vehicle in front of you, and you always want to have those low beams on instead of the high beams so you can see more of the road and less of that fog. Now, we turn our attentions to the showers and thunderstorms on Maryland's most powerful radar as of now, and we're seeing those showers and thunderstorms along Harford County. This is all pushing away from Bel Air as of now, still getting a few downpours across that area, but the heaviest stuff now along Aberdeen, moving over into Cecil County around Port Deposit. We're looking at it in Betterton along Kent County. This is all crossing the bay, crossing to the eastern shore, and we are going to still see some heavy thunderstorms now around St. Mary's County. We can just see it to the south of Golden Beach and off towards the west of Lexington Park as of now. We will get a break in the action, but then we could start it all back over again as we head into the afternoon. We have that warm air mass out there. We had that trigger, that lifting mechanism with that cold front, and that's what we're going to be seeing as some slight risk for severe weather. The Storm Prediction Center does have us in that. The biggest threats will be damaging winds and also large hail. Future trend keeps us in the chance for some scattered showers and storms as we head throughout the day. Temperatures will be on the warm side, and the humid weather will persist as we go into the afternoon. Let's send it over to you.
6:16, time to check your morning commute right now. We want to let you know off the bat there are some delays up in Cecil County because of a closure right there. The Conowingo Road, the dam right there that goes over the Susquehanna, that is closed from Route 222 to Schursville Road. Route 1 closed in both directions over the Conowingo Dam. That's due to a traffic accident. And in Harford County, there's an accident on Highway 152 between Old Joppa Road and US 1. Right now, you're looking at a live picture of 95 north of 695. Not a lot of traffic at 6:16 in the morning, so now's a good time to head out the door. And 83 at York Road. You have some company out there, but things are moving along quite well. If you want more traffic information, head to abc2news.com.
All right, to a developing story now. 5 men sit in an Ohio jail cell this morning accused of trying to blow up a bridge in that state. Federal officials say the men thought they were going to blow up the bridge in Brecksville, about 20 miles south of Cleveland. And that's where our Josh Boose is this morning. He's from our Scripps station there in Ohio, where he's outside the FBI headquarters in Cleveland with more. And Josh, this story broke around lunchtime Eastern yesterday, but apparently the feds have been working on this for a number of weeks.
Yeah, well, they've been in months, in fact, Charlie. In fact, they say they've been working on it. I'm here on FBI headquarters right now this morning, and they say they've been working on this since back in October of last year. Now, the bridge in question is the Brecksville Northfield Bridge, not too far from where I am here in downtown Cleveland. Now, the FBI says the 5 men, here are the official charges. They're charged with conspiring to use explosives to damage property affecting interstate commerce. Now, the feds say the suspects pretty much bought bombs from undercover FBI agents. The explosives, though, were fake. They did not go off. Instead, the men were arrested for the plan. 5 men in question here: 20-year-old Brandon Baxter, 37-year-old Anthony Haney, 23-year-old Joshua Stafford, 20-year-old Connor Stevens, and 26-year-old Douglas Wright. The FBI calls them self-proclaimed anarchists. And the motive here, Charlie, in all this here, according to the FBI, they make a statement about against corporate America and against the government.
Okay, Josh, real quickly for us here. We just saw the video there of Brandon. That appeared to be an Occupy rally. And if they're calling against the government and that general vein of thinking, has there been a direct tie between this group of men and Occupy?
Yeah, well, Charlie, they are linked to the Occupy Cleveland movement, though the FBI is very clear to point out that they are not linked. The group itself was never under investigation. So these 5 men, in fact, 4 of the 5, had contacts, had a link to this group. The group itself, though, had nothing to do with it.
All right, Josh Boos live this morning in Cleveland. Thanks for the time, man.
Thanks, Charlie.
Yeah.
It's no secret that using a cell phone while driving may increase your risk of a crash. 2 new studies weighed just how dangerous the practice can be when teenagers are behind the wheel, especially when it comes to texting.
We have this misconception that if we put our cell phone upright and we can see the road, that we're less distractible, and that's just not the case. Whether we're hiding the phone, whether we're trying to look at it straight on, it's distracting and it can be dangerous and deadly.
Results from one study show teens consistently drove worse when texting, regardless of whether the phone was hidden or not. A second study found that even thinking about future phone calls and text messages may be an additional source of distraction and contribute to crashes. Teens were taking their eyes off the road to check for text messages or missed calls.
Okay, many of us spend half our lives at work, so that's exactly where we need to be practicing healthy habits. But most employees spend their days sitting at a desk.
There's studies that show that if you're sitting 6 or more hours a day, that your chances of heart disease increase up to 60%.
All right, this is the main office of the Motley Fool, a multimedia financial services company in Alexandria, Virginia. Execs decided to hire a full-time health specialist, Ben Sterling, to get the staff up and moving. He holds boot camp workouts and brings in experts on yoga, meditation, and nutrition. He also brings in a chiropractor. Most of that's done at the company's expense. Of course, the chiropractor is for when someone hurts themselves.
We could absolutely use that here, huh?
I'm kind of wondering about
yoga.
this. Okay, if you 6 hours a day, we're here for 3 hours.
At the desk,
At the
sitting
desk.
here.
And then you know you're at your desk for 3 hours in the newsroom.
All right, so let's meditate during the commercial break.
All right, go for it.
All right, the possibilities are endless when you're trying to find a place to eat, especially when you're on the go and it's your lunch break.
Yeah, you probably know there are some good choices out there and some not so good ones as well. So coming up, some healthy options you may want to consider from your favorite fast food joint.
And speaking of fast food, have you ever heard of a chocolate Dalmatian, or how about a rodeo burger? We're going to expose the secret items that you won't find on the menu at popular fast food chains.
I am Bethel Christian Academy.
I am Bethel Christian Academy.
I am Bethel Christian Academy.
Bethel Christian Academy, equipping the next generation to excel academically and spiritually for over 27 years.
Single-game tickets for the 2012 season are now on sale. Call 888-848-BIRD or visit Orioles.com.
Brick Bodies.
Build your body with Brick. Bum, bum, bum.
Hi, I'm John Brick.
And I'm Vicki Brick. We'd like to invite you to our open house on Tuesday, May 22nd.
Join now through May 22nd. Your joining fee is free.
Visit any of our 7 convenient Brick Bodies or Limbricks locations or log on to brickbodies.com. That's brickbodies.com.
Hope to see you in the club.
Build your body with
You're everything.
Your turbocharged Volvo S60. All the better to drive you with.
What's the wolf say?
Right now, get $1,000 off your Volvo S60 when you own a competitor's car. Contact your local Volvo retailer for details.
Every day, an average of 5,000 people switch from Cascade to Finish dishwasher detergent. That's about 150,000 a month. Over 2 million people so far. With Finish Quantum, you get incredibly clean, sparkling dishes without having to rinse them first. Now, see for yourself why millions have switched to Finish. Join the Finish revolution. And for 2 years in a row, Finish Quantum was rated #1 by a leading consumer publication.
BaltimoreLaw.tv, when you need information about the law. Make your social network work for you. Become an ABC2 fan on Facebook.
I am Bethel Christian Academy.
I am Bethel Christian Academy.
I am Bethel Christian Academy. Bethel Christian Academy, equipping the next generation to excel academically and spiritually for over 27 years.
It's an artificial bionic pancreas.
How a smartphone and a laptop computer could replace blood tests and insulin shots for diabetics.
This can truly revolutionize the treatment of diabetes.
The Doctors, today at 9 on ABC2.
And welcome back. So are you going to pack your lunch this morning, or are you going to eat out?
All right. Well, grabbing fast food can be healthy if you know what to order.
Well, Chris Powell from ABC's Extreme Makeover Weight Loss Edition, now sharing his top choices with Susan Casper. Take a look.
It's like the blueprint to our body.
Personal trainer Chris Powell from ABC's Extreme Makeover Weight Loss Edition took me to lunch, hitting his top 3 picks for the healthiest and most affordable fast food meals. Our first stop, Chick-fil-A.
Looking at the menu, it's going to be one of my favorite items, especially if you're on the go.
Powell's top pick here, for just over $6.50, the char-grilled chicken sandwich meal with a side salad and unsweetened tea.
370 calories in this entire meal, which is fantastic.
Powell says keep hidden calories off the plate.
Whether you're ordering at a sit-down restaurant or a fast food restaurant, always get your croutons and always get your dressings and your sauces on the side.
Another great option, Chick-fil-A's char-grilled chicken garden salad for just under $6.
This kind of meal right here, it's a win-win situation, especially for a lot of the low-carb dieters out here. There's almost no carbohydrate impact.
Our next stop, Subway.
Could we do the 6-inch oven roasted chicken sandwich?
At around 300 calories, Powell likes Subway's Fresh Fit option. Hold the cheese, avocado, and dressing.
I tell you what a fantastic option is, vinegar. Believe it or not, just a little bit of balsamic vinegar. Not vinaigrette, because vinaigrette is vinegar and oil.
Another good choice, a turkey flatbread sandwich with loads of veggies. Powell says skip the chips and soda and go with apple slices and a bottled water instead.
It's going to keep you #1, within your budget. #2, on your diet.
Our last lunch location, Chipotle Mexican Grill.
I know a lot of people go for burritos. Not the best option, because just the flour tortilla alone is 300 calories.
So Powell opts for a chicken bowl with brown rice, black beans, and fresh tomato salsa. A low-carb option, steak salad with grilled veggies and green salsa. No cheese or avocado. Both for less than $7 a piece.
225 calories, 460 calories. It's good quality food. It's all fantastic.
But keep in mind, before you order any fast food meal, pick up the nutrition guide, which breaks down all the calories, the fat, the sodium, because by law, chains are now required to post calorie counts for you. That's for the customers. Charlie.
Okay, so when you eat out, you don't always have to order what's on the menu. According to the internet site, some of the most popular chain items, or chain restaurants rather, they have secret items that you just have to know about them to ask for. For instance, have you ever been to Starbucks and ordered the chocolate Dalmatian? It's half mocha, half white. At Burger King, you can order the Rodeo Burger with a side of frings. Frings. That's a cheeseburger with barbecue sauce and onion rings. These items are also not listed by the restaurants, but circulated by fans and customers online.
All right, well, an Ohio man runs into a bit of a problem while trying to take care of his lawn.
Yeah, coming up, a pair of hawks decided they're going to set up shop near his home. And let's just say they are not the nicest of neighbors. High atop in that tree, you're watching Good Morning Maryland. What happened next when we return? Ahead.
Get
Get the legal help you deserve from local attorneys. Online at baltimorelaw.tv.
Every type of stain is different and needs a different product. With so many choices, it always feels like you're just playing the odds. Take the gamble out of stain removal. Introducing Resolve All Stains, the pre-treat that combines a chamber of oxygen formula with a chamber of enzyme formula in the same bottle. Resolve removes all types of stains in the first wash. So whenever you do laundry, you'll always hit the jackpot. Trust Resolve. Forget stains. And for a $1 off coupon, visit us on Facebook.
Washer dryer, the latest. Steam press, Samsung, efficient. Whirlpool, quiet. Maytag, capacity. LG, economical. H.H. Gregg.
Life's better when you get the right help. Now through Saturday, get H.H. Gregg's employee family prices. Like brand name front load washers and dryers from $547 each. And take an extra 5% off with your H.H. Gregg credit card.
Delivered and installed.
H.H. Gregg at hhgregg.com. We help.
Introducing a different way to shop for sofas, sectionals, and rugs. The Sofa Store.
This is new. You have to check this out.
It's a difference in quality and a difference in taste.
Ever notice how the other furniture stores seem to have nothing but beige?
It's also a difference in choice. I chose the fabric and the color, so it became my sofa, not just a sample in a showroom.
Come see us during our grand opening, and you'll find out that the Sofa Store really is different by design.
Pull on those gardening gloves, and let's see how colorful an afternoon can be. With certified advice to help us expand our palette and prices that give us more spring per dollar, we can mix the right soil with the right ideas and bring even more color to any garden. More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. Lay down a new look with Earth Grow Mulch, now 3 bags for just $10.
Okay, team. Marketing ideas.
Vampires, man. They're all the rage. Jeff and Allen, vampires. Customers, vampires. Service techs, vampires.
Anyone else here?
Advanced goes green with this eco-conscious skirt.
Okay, that's my Columbia presentation.
Advance, the document specialist. You live and breathe this stuff.
You don't believe me, but I'm telling you.
You're watching the station that works for you. Good Morning Maryland.
New developments in the Florida A&M University hazing case. More on charges filed today against several people.
Police say that a creeper is making the rounds at restrooms at one Maryland college. They're warning to female students.
And the Chestertown man who once dressed up as Frosty the Snowman now charged again. What he went to jail for this time.
And let's take a live look this morning at our camera down at the Inner Harbor. A live picture this morning, downtown Baltimore. Might be a wet start to your morning. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday morning, May the 2nd. I'm Megan Pringle.
And I'm Charlie Krause. And let's get right over to that wet start with meteorologist Lynette Charles. Lynette, what's going on out there? You got a little bit of a mixed bag. We got some rain, we got some fog.
Exactly. I'm shaking the bag up. I'm pulling it out. And I'm pulling out some fog right now. Also pulling out some thunderstorms across the area, too. That will continue even as we go into the afternoon. That is a possibility. Maybe even some severe weather. But as we look at the satellite and radar right now, we see some showers and thunderstorms now pushing still in Ohio, but now diving into West Virginia and also western Pennsylvania. But as I zoom in a little bit closer, we can see the showers in Maryland. They have been in Maryland all morning long. They're trying to exit, but we still do have some thunderstorms around Cecil County as of now. And as we head further to the south, we're looking at it into Calvert County and also St. Mary's County. So if you are in those areas, traveling to those areas, be careful on the roadways. But these will start to slide off towards the east. We will get a break in just a matter of moments, but then we could be doing it all over again as we head later into the morning, also into the afternoon. But speaking of this morning, we still do have some patchy fog to contend with. We do have reduced visibility, only 3 miles in Baltimore, 6 in Easton, 7 in D.C. And as you step out the door this morning, you're wondering how to dress. Well, you don't need the heavy coat. Temperatures are quite mild. Let's send it back over to you.
All right, let's get a live look right now at that traffic for this wet start to the Wednesday, 895 south of O'Donnell. This is